Something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the 5. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Allen with the screen for Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the Cavaliers now. Mitchell feeling it out a bit, and there's the foul. It's on Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Allen kicks to Mitchell. In the corner, Okoro with it. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Garland. Here he goes, and it's in there.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold. You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean,
he's a high flyer.
Oh, look at that elevation and throw down. Oh!
And Gobert is so well set up there. All he's got to do is elevate above the D and take that one home.
A nice shot by Okoro.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Conley the pass to Towns. Here's Edwards. Mobley with the block. Okoro with it. Picked up by Edwards. Okoro passes to Mobley. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. There's Garland. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up and throw it down.
Conley against Garland. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Edwards. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. And slam dunk by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Here's Mitchell. Towns with the steal. Conley against Mobley. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Towns a screen on Garland.
2 minutes.
For 3. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McDaniels. That shot is off. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Hey guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns has had?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And understanding where to run to in transition. Mitchell is very opportunistic when the break is on.
Conley dishes to Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. A three-pointer, no good. For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to try in the first quarter.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Edwards against Mitchell. The kick out to Towns. Count it. Towns has got 7.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
A drive by Garland. Okoro wide open. He fires. And another 3 for Cleveland. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
For 3, Edwards. Stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. Lets it go with a 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. 9 points in the game so far. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 5. We'll get things. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Then there's McDaniels. Then it's Conley, and it's Noel in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. A nice shot by McDaniels.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Garland, Gobert with the block. And oh, here we go. Conley, nobody back. Lays it in off the breakaway. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Mobley misses. Timberwolves trail, and here's the break. The kick out to Towns. Puts the move on. He lays it in. Towns has got 9.
When you talk about guys that can score from all 3 levels, I think Big Cat is right at the top of that list, especially if you condense it to just big guys. He can do it facing up or with his back to the goal.
Garland, the pass to Allen. And nothing is falling for him right now. For Minnesota, they've got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Here's Noel. Covered by Mitchell. Down low. And finished off by Gobert.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Outside, Towns. Gobert with a screen for Towns. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from Allen. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's rebounded by Towns.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Noel. No points in the game yet for him. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Allen. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. It's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Noel passes to Towns. Misses from close range.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And, you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Karis LeVert's checked in for the Cavaliers. Ricky Rubio comes in for Garland. Outside Edwards. It's Rivers on the wing. Here's Reed, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, and in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now here's LeVert. High post Allen. Mobley outside. Just 3 to shoot. Back to Allen. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Allen's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, I think you just got to tip your hat to Allen. I mean, when he's hitting that, just say good shot.
Edwards looking it over. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Here's the break. Lets the 3 fly. And they'll get another chance. Mobley kicks to Rubio. Second shot opportunity. And it's Rivers with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Alexander Walker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Passes it to Okoro. Allen left side. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Allen's got 6.
Boy, exhibiting toughness right there and persistence. Allen might have been fouled on that inside basket.
Here's Alexander Walker. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean,
all right, David, thank you. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One of the stories here, Isaac Okoro getting it done today.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. They've got Robin Lopez, LeVert out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's Osman in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Edwards. Makes it off the glass. Edwards got his second basket. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Rivers against Rubio. A nice shot by Rivers.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
LeVert with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The wide open look here for Lopez. That shot missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Edwards passes to Prince. Rivers gets a wide open look. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Lopez a screen. Osman. Another 3 for Cleveland.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Kicks it out to Prince. Over in the corner, Edwards. And that's Prince. That time on the assist from Edwards. Prince has got himself on the board with 3 there. Now LeVert to the inside. Here's Wade. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Taurean Prince.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Rudy Gobert, who's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Taurean Prince. Daniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Mike Conley in for Austin Rivers.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an all-star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an all-star.
Lopez, no luck. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A 2-point game.
Well, easy does it, Towns is saying to himself. Forget about the threes right now. I'm going to go with the flush.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Osman kicks to Rubio. Shoots. And that one's good. Osman's got 8 points in the quarter. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first all-star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an all-star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good from outside.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
LeVert in the corner. Lays it up and banks it in. LeVert's got the game tied up here for Cleveland.
You know, you can see the confidence level LeVert has by how often he hunts for his shot, especially from there.
Minnesota calls timeout. Prince is checked in for Edwards. .111 left to play in the third. Conley kicks to Prince. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Mitchell outside. Over to the wing. Mobley inside. Defended by Towns. It's stolen by Gobert. Conley scanning the floor. Pass to Gobert. Kicks it out to Prince. Minnesota calls timeout.
T-shirt.
32 seconds left in the third quarter. 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Mobley left side. Right wing. Conley against Garland. Allen, a screen on Conley. Kicks it out to Allen. Goes back up. Mitchell outside. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get up.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. The Timberwolves on top, up by 3. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced to be wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Assisted by.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Conley out there with Taurean Prince. And it's McDaniels at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And what a smart player Conley is. Able to analyze defenses and pick and rolls and make the right read.
Mitchell with it. Working on McDaniels. Mobley a screen on Prince. To the middle. Mobley throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
From deep, Prince, and another 3 for Minnesota.
You know, the NBA is all about the three-point shot right now, and Prince can really shoot it from out there.
In the corner, Okoro with it. Mobley outside. Conley against Garland. Back to Mobley. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. 6 points for Evan Mobley.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Here's Conley. Garland with the block. Mitchell with it. Now defended by Gobert to tie it up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
Edwards has come in for the Timberwolves.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Conley up top, guarded by Garland. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's McDaniels. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
There's Garland, and he banks in the layup. Garland's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
And finished off by Edwards.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Allen with the screen for Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
High post Allen. The pass to Okoro. Allen a screen on Edwards. Allen in the post. Gobert on him. Allen shot is off. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. The lead is 2. McDaniels passes to Conley. Towns a screen on Garland. Towns dishes to Gobert. Good, nice job down low. Gobert's got the lead up to 4 now for Minnesota.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Outside Conley. Edwards with the screen for Conley. Dishes it to Gobert. Towns wide open. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Conley kicks to Gobert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. And that time, also a missed shot. Deflects the pass. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. 36 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. There's Garland. He takes it in. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Edwards. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Shot clock at 5. Conley, the pass to Edwards. Towns with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Towns with the bucket.
You know, we all know Towns can do big numbers on offense, and it's great to see him this focused.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like, thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
At small forward,
Well, these two teams tonight, they are loaded with young talent. Doors, the future looks bright.
Well, they're loaded with young talent, and it is fearless talent. These are squads that are going to be tremendous to watch for the next several years. Tonight could be a preview of the next generation of stars to come.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. Gobert with a screen on Morant. Pass to Gobert. Gobert is doubled. And he can't get that one. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. And that one is hammered home.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Towns, a screen on Brooks. And here's Edwards outside. Here's Towns. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Outside Bane. Up top Morant. McDaniels covering. Outside Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen away. Here's Edwards. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Rudy Gobert emphatically finishes that one. Nicely done.
There's Jackson with the 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Edwards. Outside Conley. Beyond the arc. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And here's Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. The 3 is up. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
And Minnesota calls time here. The Timberwolves have gone only 1 of 6 so far. Gobert with a screen on Morant. Conley passes to Gobert. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Now here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Brooks. Edwards for 3. Fires in the triple.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Jackson with a screen on Conley. Morant with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Conley against Bane. Here's Jackson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. No good on the free throw.
shooting for Memphis, Jared Jackson Jr. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Here's Edwards. And there's 1:38 left to play in the first. Fires from deep. The shot won't fall. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Outside Morant. Jackson with a screen on Conley. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And stolen by Gobert. Conley against Morant. Shakes him. And the layup is up and in.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick and roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
Here's Morant. Takes it inside. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. Conley passes to Edwards. And they double up Edwards. Conley finds McDaniels. Clock at 6. Shoots it from the high post. Towns for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Towns passes to McDaniels. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Towns a screen on Morant. Shot from the wing. The shot by Towns, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
It's been all about Jaren Jackson for Memphis. He had solid production this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And stolen by Clark. On the wing, Jones. Back to Clark. Stolen by Conley. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him. One thing that's defined Mike Conley's career in the NBA is his mastery and understanding of the point guard position. Don't sleep on his athleticism now either, though. Vertical at the combine was 40.5 inches. Folks, not a lot of people achieve that number.
Now here's McDaniels. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Gobert. Timeout called, the Timberwolves.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Towns gets the bucket. And if you know about Conley's family, you know where he gets his athletic ability.
Well, we know Mike Sr. is a gold medalist in the triple jump. He's in the track and field Hall of Fame. No wonder Mike Jr. can jump out of the gym.
Here's Kennard, following the score by Minnesota. Clark, the pass to Kennard. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Clark. Over Conley. No good. A bit long that time for Minnesota. They've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second.
Boy, don't let the small frame fool you. Mike Conley's so tough on the interior.
Over the last few years, we've seen the rise of the skilled big. Doris, how's that changed the way basketball is played?
I think, B.A., certainly it has made for a more wide-open game. The advent of that stretch 4, stretch 5, it creates better spacing because you've got to deal with their shooting. To me, it's a much better product for the fans.
And here's Clark for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And the Timberwolves with possession. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Edwards is doubled. Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards, always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And here's Minnesota now. It's been 10 straight unanswered. Pass to McDaniels. The 3. They get it back. Can't get the putback. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. 1:51 left in the first half. Here's Conchar. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Memphis trailing here. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside for Brooks. Back to Morant. Pass to Jackson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Jaren Jackson Jr. at the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. A minute 15 left in the second. Reed to screen on Brooks. Pass to Reed. He shoots it. Brooks with the rebound.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Jackson for 3. No good on the shot. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's Noel. He can't get it to go. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. The Grizzlies shooting just 38% for this game so far. Payne with it. Pass to Jackson. Back to Payne. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And he can't get the first one.
Desmond Bain. 2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 37% from the floor at this point. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Picked by Prince. Pass to Rivers. Back to Alexander Walker. Now Reed. The 3 is up. And the three-pointer goes. Reed's got his first 3 points of the game.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Here's Morant. That misses. Would have count. Appreciate it, Allie.
17.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, how about Jaren Jackson? An impressive effort here today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
On the court for Memphis, Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Minnesota in the lead. Here's Rivers. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. To the middle. Here's Alexander Walker. Reed for 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now here's Morant. The D's right on him. Oh, and Reed with a block. On the wing, Rivers takes the 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
After just 1 year in college, Naz Reid declared for the 2019 NBA draft, where he was not selected, guys.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 10.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. First last minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. And Doris, you got to give credit for how hard Reed worked.
Listen, the devastation of going undrafted can make some players hang it up or give up their NBA dreams and go overseas. What you love about Naz Reid is he got back in the lab, he went to work, and consider this, back-to-back seasons where he plays in 70 games and is a part-time starter. That, to me, is successful perseverance.
Now here's Edwards. He has 7. Here's Gobert. Pass to Edwards. Oh, Adams with the block.
Well, so good at anticipating when shots are going to go up. Steven Adams, terrific protecting the basket.
Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Outside for Brooks. This for the tie. No good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. McDaniels passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
That's a message by Karl Anthony Towns. Throws it down with authority.
Moran against Conley. Jackson, the pass to Moran. With the drive. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. The free throw drops for Moran. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Towns on a screen. Conley passes to Towns. And they recover it. That three's off the mark. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Conley against Moran. Jackson outside. Outside for Moran. Shot clock at 6 for the lead. That shot missing. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Outside McDaniels. Towns a screen on Moran. From downtown. Grizzlies with the rebound. 1:46 left in the third quarter of the game. Jackson, pass to Brooks. Back to Jackson. 4-3. Drops in the 3. Jackson's got 13.
What a night for Jackson so far. This could be the level of play we see from him consistently in future seasons.
Oh, and Jackson with the block. Memphis leading. Outside Moran. Pass to Jackson. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. And here's Edwards outside. Conley finds Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Moran. Looking to get back on track. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Now here's Moran. 7 points in the game. 41 seconds left in the third. The leaner. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's Edwards on the wing. Brooks defending. Brooks against Edwards. Got it. Good job in the low post. 11 points in the game.
Taking the contact in the NBA, such a critical skill. Anthony Edwards, the frame and the game.
Now Morant, and he banks in the layup.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And stolen by Morant. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 1. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
We love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And Minnesota calls time here. Prince is checked in for the Timberwolves. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Conley against Morant. Towns on a screen. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Here's Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It's incredible to think how far Rudy Gobert has come since entering the league and his ability to finish at the cup. That is just nicely done.
Jackson outside. Back to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson the screen. And it's Morant off the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down for you guys.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Adams a screen. The drive by Jackson. That one's off. 4 for 7 in the game now.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Brooks the pass to Morant. And here's Jackson. Right side Morant. Uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 15 points here in the second half.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Conley with the ball. Checked by Brooks. Here's Prince. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Morant with the slam!
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. And they double up Edwards. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
Ja Morant. 4th personal foul. First team foul.
Brooks against Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Brooks. Down low. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Well, we know Rudy Gobert is going to go down as not only one of the greatest defenders of his generation, but of all time. Just look at the number of times this guy has won Defensive Player of the Year. He is a force to be reckoned with.
Morant against Conley. Morant, the pass to Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. Timeout called. Memphis. They lead by 3. There's 1:34 left in the final quarter. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Shot clock at 5. Jackson, a screen on Conley. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Right Right side, Conley. Gobert with a screen on Jackson. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Gobert is not fazed by these moments. He wants to be the man.
Outside Morant. Inside. Here's Adams. They get it again. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Driving in. Misses from close range. And Minnesota has possession. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Brooks. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Bane. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Jackson. Out to the right wing. Morant with it. 6 to shoot. Count it!
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Towns. And the jumper from the wing offline. And so the Grizzlies take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them.
focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Whoa, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Kicks it out to Garland. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
Good on the bucket.
I have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Morant against Garland. And a wide open look for Payne. Connects from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And they double up Allen. Allen with the screen for Mobley. He dishes it to Mitchell. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. There's Garland. That one wide left.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Okoro shot is off. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Jackson finds Morant. And it's Brooks in the corner. Outside, Bain. Now here's Morant for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Morant's got 9 points.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
And the Grizzlies with possession. They're on a 14-4 run. Outside Jackson. Garland against Morant. Jackson has the open look. Offline with his 3. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Garland with it. He's picked up by Morant. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Here's Morant.
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And Mobley throws it down.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Morant throws it down.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Bain looking around. Pass to Jackson. Kicks it to Brooks. Now the dish to Adams. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Morant against Garland. And finished off by Morant.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Memphis out in front.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. So on the floor for Memphis. Tyus Jones out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Conchar into the three. Allen a screen on Kennard. Allen finds Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Mitchell is doubled. In the corner, Okoro with it. From outside, off the mark. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Allen passes to Garland. It's stolen by Jones. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Mitchell against Kennard. Jones, no one around him. And they get it back. Here's Conchar. Just 5 on the clock. The pass to Tillman. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Kennard's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Yep, that one goes. Mobley's got his second bucket.
Mobley is a gifted scorer down low.
Jones kicks to Kennard. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Stolen. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Stolen by Mitchell. It's Allen on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Okoro dishes to Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
The size and strength of Allen is sometimes overwhelming for defenses, even when they try to rough him up. Jared Allen has become a cornerstone of this Cleveland Cavalier team. He plays on both sides of the ball with such intensity.
Jones against Garland. And the shot goes in. Jones has got his first points of the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Allen, that's good.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
Driving inside. Outside, Jones. Clark, a screen on Garland. Here's Tillman. Off target from three-point range. And talking about Jared Allen, he sure has improved his offensive numbers in recent years.
Yeah, the average in scoring just keeps going up, averaging a double-double 3 of the last 4 seasons. Impressive young center to keep your eyes on.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Jones. 1:43 left to play here in the second quarter. pass to Concha. It's deflected. Stolen by Okoro. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. One area Isaac Okoro has shown lots of growth, Richard, is in his defense.
Yeah, he's becoming a talented stopper. You got to find ways to get on the floor, and defense is one of them. It's something you can tell he's worked on, but there's just something about his natural ability and the way he's leaned into it.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Jackson finds Bain. Shot clock at 6. Out to Morant. No good on the 3.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Way to screen on Morant. There's LeVert, and that one is hammered home.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
They double him with Bain. Jackson against Rubio. Back to Lopez. To the paint. And Rubio kicks to Osman. Lopez, a screen on Brooks. Osman, the pass to Lopez. And they pick up 2.
Outstanding activity in the pick and roll by Lopez, using that impressive mobility to create space for himself.
Morant scanning the floor. Adams sets the pick for Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is...
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Grizzlies lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Bain against Mitchell. Jackson a screen on Mitchell. Bain kicks to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he drives in. Banked in off the glass. Morant's got 21 in the game.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
Back to Mobley. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 4 assists in the game. Jackson a screen on Garland. Morant outside. To the left wing. Adams dishes to Morant. Back to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognize it. He was 3rd in most improved player voting and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
outside. Bain back to Jackson. Fires for three. Bangs home the trifecta. Jackson's got his first 3 points of the game.
The potential of Jaren Jackson is endless. A center who has a tremendous J.
Okoro wide open. He fired. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Morant passes to Bain. Launches it. The shot missing. And Cleveland the other way now. The three from Garland. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Memphis leading by 6. Morant with it. He's got 21. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant from past the arc. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant. Jackson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Showing he can make this shot. Give Jackson Jr. room to take the triple. Oh, and he will.
Here's Mobley, and the basket is good. The call goes his way, and we could be looking at a three-point play.
Well, he has such tremendous upside in Evan Mobley, and we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets to coaching.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity and the leadership by example.
Morant with a wide open look. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That'll be his second foul of the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Inside, here's Allen. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Garland against Morant. With the drive, uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's an 11-point Grizzly lead.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Mobley kicks to Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. Morant with the steal. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. Off with the layup. Mitchell is doubled. Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. Here's Okoro. And that one is off. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. At one point, they led by 16. We've got 13 seconds left here in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Morant's got 10 points in just the second half. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Grizzlies out in front. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5. Out to Brooks. Three-pointer. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Rubio with it. Now defended by Bain. And it's Osman missing.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot up? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league. And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's the screen. Rubio the pass to Wade. And it's Wade with the jam.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Adams with the screen on Rubio. Morant dishes to Adams. Wade against Jackson. 6 to shoot. Morant left side. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. It's tipped. Stolen by Jackson. Brooks finds Adams. Back to Brooks. The three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Out to the wing. To the inside. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from LeVert.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Pass to Jackson. Morant against Rubio. Crafty move. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. It's tipped. Garland the pass to Okoro. And the three off target. Memphis leading by 11. Garland looking it over. Down low. Stolen by Jackson. Morant with it. Garland picks him up. Garland against Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
2 minutes.
Mobley the pass to Allen. It's stolen by Adams. Morant outside. Driving it.
Have mercy.
Wow.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Stolen by Jackson. Morant against Mitchell. And Morant throws it down.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
To stop the run, Allen's shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Memphis.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they'd sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ja Morant.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Bain kicks to Morant. Out to Brooks. Stolen by Mitchell. Right side, Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit. So it's the Grizzlies now. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. And it's Morant missing. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Now, here's Bain. He kicks to Morant. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that
Tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. Here's Garland, up and in on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Edwards. That one doesn't drop, and it's Cleveland the other way. Here's Garland, crosses over, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Mike Conley.
At the line for Cleveland.
And he drops the first.
Taking 2 shots.
Garland hits them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
And here's Edwards. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Mitchell drives in. Pass to Allen. McDaniels against Mitchell. Now here's Garland. Shot clock at 6. And finished off by Garland.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Mitchell finds Garland. Pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Picked by Gobert. Conley goes in. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
For Minnesota, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Gobert with a screen on Garland. From deep, Conley. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Towns passes to Edwards. Towns a screen on Mitchell. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Garland, a good look. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And here they come. Moving it up. And some solid defense from Towns.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
Here's Edwards. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Edwards. 1:56 left in the opening quarter.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
McDaniels, a screen on Mobley. Towns for 3. Here's McDaniels. Misses the layup.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
1:20 left to play in the first. And it's Okoro penetrating. And he comes up with a bucket. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Mitchell against McDaniels. Pass to Allen. Allen with a screen on Conley. Clock at 6. And Allen gets it to go on the assist by Garland.
Boy, nice mobility from the 5. Allen is very active offensively.
Conley passes to Towns. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Garland. Back to Mobley. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Mitchell against Edwards. Goes up from the top of the key. Tries again. And Gobert with a nice bucket inside.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback. He wasn't going to.
What a performance for Darius Garland. He has been the story for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3. That's the group for Cleveland getting going in the second. We've seen the pace of the game ratchet up every year, Clark. Might that trend reverse at some point?
I don't think so, B. I mean, the game is meant to be played fast, and because of the potency of the three-point shot, the skill level of the players, the athleticism, I think you're going to continue to see teams play with a lot of pace because that's easier in terms of producing points.
Up top, Reed. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That'll be a second foul of the game.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that go into rebounding, guys. You need strength, you need positioning, but I think timing and a nose for the ball, most important. And I think you're right. That's what got him that call, his physicality and strength.
Pass to Wade. Back to Lopez. Misses in close.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Here's Alexander Walker. Checked by Mitchell. Here's Reed. And he converts the layup. Reed's got 5 points now this quarter.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Osman. Taken away. Reed with it. And Lopez picks him up. Here's Prince. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Boy, the speed with which Prince shoots is amazing. I mean, this guy barely takes any time to let it go.
And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
Karis LeVert's checked in for the Cavaliers. Hits both from the stripe. Minnesota has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one. Here's Noel. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Oh, It's a one-hand jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Intercepted. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Here's Prince, pass to Rivers. Here's Prince. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Back to Prince. Here's Rivers. Just 5 to shoot. Tipped away. In transition, here they come. Here's Osman. Reed defending. Lets the three fly. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Reed, a screen on Rubio. The three ball. And Reed gets the three. Reed's got 8 here in this quarter.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
To the paint. Pass to Rubio. Back to Osman. Drives to the hoop. That's in there. Rubio with the assist. Osman's got 7 points in the game.
Rubio finding the open man. It seems that's exactly what he was built to do. It's what he's paid to do.
Here's Rivers. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Back to Prince. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Here's Reed. No good off the back of the rim.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, question the shot difficulty.
LeVert with the ball. Picked up by Reed. Lopez can't hit. Here's Prince. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Prince can really elevate now. He plays much bigger than 6'7", and we just saw an example of that there.
Pass to Wade. And the first half comes to a conclusion. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You look at Naz Reid. What a contribution here.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at point guard.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. Conley against Garland. From deep three-point range. Towns with a rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Conley. Pass to Towns. Yep, that one's good. Towns has got 5.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
McDaniels against Mitchell. Back to Garland. To the left wing. Outside Mitchell. Oh, it's stolen by Towns.
His second team.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time. And he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
Conley passes to Towns. Here's Gobert. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And, of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting. Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent but needed that defensive anchor.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was...
The previous play is under review
in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. 6 on the shot clock. Okoro on the wing. Over McDaniels. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Into the third. 2 minutes in now.
Boy, it's really good to see your big man imposing his will physically. Right there, Towns with a statement finish.
Mitchell against McDaniels. Mitchell into the lane. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
And here's Edwards outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Right side, Mitchell. Outside, Garland. Back to Mitchell. And he drives in. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter.
If you're the D, don't let Mitchell beat you inside. Got to push him out further.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Garland against Conley.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Garland, and stolen by Gobert. Conley passes to Edwards. Towns on a screen. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Garland. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
For the Timberwolves.
This Cavs squad is struggling. Allen with a screen on McDaniels. On the break. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Outside Garland. From down in the low post, it goes. Garland's got 10 points in the game.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Edwards against Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Now Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
You know, we all know Towns can do big numbers on offense, and it's great to see him this focused.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Now Allen. To the inside. Out to Garland. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Garland's got 4 points in the quarter.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Edwards for three. Gobert goes in. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play. Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Reed, a screen on Garland. Pass to Reed, puts up a 3. It's stolen by Garland. Allen drives, and it's Allen who slams it home.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Reed for 3, on target from range. Reed's got 11.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
And so it's Minnesota earning this break in the action, up 10. What happened? And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Picked by Prince. Over to the left wing. On the wing, Alexander Walker. 6 to shoot. No luck on that one. And it's Cleveland the other way. Here's Okoro. Here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Picked by Prince. Here's Rivers. Guarded by Garland. Pass to Prince. From behind the arc. Cavaliers with a rebound. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute. That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And Minnesota calls time here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He loves the pressure D. He told his guys, quote, "We've got them on their heels. They're making mistakes. Do not let them get comfortable. We'll see if they can maintain their disruptive ways down the stretch." Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. The Cavs have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And LeVert knows exactly where to go in transition. Incredibly quick in the open floor.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Edwards. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Pass to Conley. Towns with the ball. And it's powered home by Towns.
Towns has excellent size and really long arms, and he uses both to wreak havoc on the offensive board.
Cleveland calls timeout. For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Mobley, a screen on Conley. Inside. And Mobley with the basket on the assist by Garland.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole... Oh, my goodness! Disrespectful.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Allen a screen from deep. Mitchell drills it from deep. Mitchell's got 14 points now in the second half.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Lets it go from deep. They get the rebound. Edwards, a pass to Conley. Allen against McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Second shot opportunity. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Huge bucket from Gobert, answering the call when his team needs it.
To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And they're pushing it up. Edwards for three. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Mitchell. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. And Minnesota calls time here. They're leading by 4. 1:06 left in the fourth. Poke loose. Stolen by Mitchell. And now the Cavaliers on the break. And Conley grabs the miss. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels from the arc. The shot no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. They swipe it. Now here's Towns. He's closely guarded. Now McDaniels. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass. You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
And Edwards slams it in.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop.
And fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
Gobert with a screen on Mitchell. Edwards for 3. Off target with the shot. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. They have to feel good about
Going for that top spot. Always difficult, but a fun journey for them. David, thank you. So the Timberwolves win the tip. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. Now here's Towns. Pass to McDaniels to the right side. Just 5 on the clock. Gobert. No good that time. And Memphis the other way now. Brooks with it. Now defended by Gobert. The drive by Brooks. Boom, he jams it straight down.
The way Brooks gets by people, he varies the pace of his dribble to keep you guessing.
Brooks against Edwards. Smitty, these teams are just packed with exciting young players, but they're both these teams still refining their squad.
Kevin, these could be the teams of tomorrow. They just need some more polish and experience, and that's something you can only get with hard work and time.
Here's Morant after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Morant passes to Jackson. The three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Out to Conley. Back to Towns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota. But out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Now here's Towns. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Adams sets the pick for Morant to halt the run, and it's good on the way in.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Towns for three. It's hauled in by Adams.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Morant. Jackson has the open look. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
Not only is Jared a viable option from three, he's a primary threat from there. That's how good of a shooter he is.
Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Morant with the ball. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
To the middle. Outside for Jackson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Sometimes with bigs, you prefer to send them to the line, but Jaren, he's a knockdown shooter from there as well.
Jackson hits both of them. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. Gobert with a screen on Morant. Conley into the lane, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And that's where Conley is most dangerous. Just amazing quickness on his way to the rack.
Morant against Conley. And Morant throws it down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
And the basket by Gobert.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Morant surveying the D. Jackson a screen on Conley. Morant with it. Now guarded by Towns. Good on the shot. 7 points for Jaren Jackson.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Morant outside. Going inside. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Michael Conley picks one up.
And the work ethic of Morant, fantastic at keeping his focus on the task at hand.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Towns in the corner. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And here are the Grizzlies now. They're on a 14-4 run. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Morant. Outside for Jackson. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
There's the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
Towns, a screen on Brooks. Outside, Towns. From deep three-point range. Now, Gobert. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Memphis up.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
We've got Luke Kennard. He's out there with Jones, and it's Clark in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Towns wide open. Nailed from three-point land. Towns has got 7.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Here's Kennard. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Jones against Conley. Here's Gobert, and the layup is good. Gobert's got his second bucket of the game to go.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Edwards against Kennard. Outside, Jones. Stolen by Michael Conley. Passes it to Towns. Here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And the dunk by Towns.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you. Just a solid contributor. Mike Conley has continued to age, and he looks far from done.
Yeah, he's terrific, especially at setting the pace and orchestrating an offense. Also solid at realizing how to get his teammates involved. A selfless distributor who looks to make his guys better.
Now here's Jones. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Count it.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Conley. It's a 5-point game. Here's Edwards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Brandon Clark. I think, Steve, now we see less real grudge matches than we did before. But do you like seeing those games where there is no love lost, where there is some bad blood and some contention?
Kevin, I love it. Yes, friends off the court, but on the court, you got to go at each other. And when it's over, win or lose, you leave it right there and you go back to being friends.
Now here's Jones. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Outside Edwards. And there's the pass to Gobert. Gobert double teamed. It's stolen by Jones. Kennard against Conley. From downtown. And that's good. Luke Kennard for 3. Kennard's got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Anderson against Jackson. They set the pick. Anderson kicks to Rivers. Just 5 to shoot. Anderson outside. Misses the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Outside Jackson. Takes a 3. Buries it from three-point range. And it's an 11-point Grizzly lead.
A huge scoring night for Jaren Jackson. You see the high ceiling for him. This is why he was selected 4th overall.
Prince kicks to Reed. Back to Prince. Looking to end the run. He can't get it to go. And Memphis the other way now. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Morant passes to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
And finished off by Morant.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Brooks. Here's Jackson. Another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Great use of the pump fake. The best move in basketball. So much untapped potential with Jaren Jackson.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Jackson. Here's Rivers. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Back to Reed, and so it's Memphis.
The Timberwolves 20. Let's get it for the double Octopi.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by Jaren Jackson.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Anderson is out there with Prince. Then there's Reed. Then there's Austin Rivers. And it's Noel in at the shooting guard. The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for him. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Kyle Anderson. Daniels, he's checked in for Taurean Prince. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Rivers. Now here's Morant. He's got 9. In the corner, it's Payne. Shot clock at 6. And Morant throws it down.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. Ja Morant's a reliable finisher.
There's the feed to Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaren Jackson. And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. Edwards has come in for Noel. And so he hits both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Outside Jackson fires the 3. Shot clock reset for Memphis. Here's Morant. He's got 11. Second chance shot, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Towns.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
And he makes both free throws. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. It's an 18-point game. He gets that one.
An agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Morant against Conley. And finished off by Morant.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
Gobert with a screen on Brooks. For three, Edwards. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Power down with both.
Him to spot the wide open man.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Morant kicks to Bain. From deep, drops in the tray.
Impressive accuracy of Desmond Bain. He has put in the work to be a reliable three-point option.
He rifled that one in from distance. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Edwards drawing the double team. This one for 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Right side Jackson. Brooks outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Timberwolves trail by 17. Edwards dishes to Towns. Back to Edwards. Outside Towns. Puts one up from 19. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Morant outside. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Pass to Conley. Got a piece of it. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy point.
Conley. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And Morant throws it down.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Minnesota again turning it over.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
Memphis leading by 23. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Morant. 21 points in the game. Outside Jackson from outside the arc. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one.
An unselfish player. I like how Morant is all about helping his teammates. Terrific pass.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He totaled. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Minnesota's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Edwards kicks to Conley. And a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Bain passes to Jackson. Stolen by Michael Conley. McDaniels with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. There's the drive, and Morant throws it down.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
And Edwards with the stuff.
And how much do you love to see a guy with the skill and the nerve to pull off that reverse?
Well, you know, Greg, if it was any other player, it might be surprising. But he is just so good. And it's Morant missing. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
The track star DNA for Conley on full display in the open court.
And they double up Morant. Right side Bain, the tray. And it's Morant missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Off target on the 15-footer. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Jackson. Out to Morant. Fires the three. Drills the three-pointer. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter.
The decision-making keeps improving. Ja Morant looking comfortable operating in pick and rolls.
There's a good screen. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Pass to Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And finished off by Morant.
He's really cooking right now. He's having a phenomenal half.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. Edwards drawing the double team. Conley finds Edwards. Back to Conley. Here's the three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. .141 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Jackson misses for Minnesota. They've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Gobert the pass to Conley. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Memphis has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Grizzlies.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ja Morant.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Great open look there.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Brooks against Prince. 5 to shoot. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Well, this one is winding down now. Memphis can watch the clock run out. Brooks with it. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team.
smack clowns with mad style.
Basketball, Brian Anderson. And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at center. Clock at 4. Morant, the pass to Bane. Connects from downtown.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Pass to Garland. Down low. Here's Allen. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Here's Adams. Outside Morant. Jackson outside. Bane finds Jackson over Okoro. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Now the Cavaliers with it. It's a three-point game.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Morant against Garland. Jackson for 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Mitchell against Brooks. Pass to Garland. Oh, the swat by Adams. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
You know, that's using speed and quickness to combat size. By the time the defense reacts, it's far too late.
Morant against Garland. Pass to Mobley. Outside Mitchell. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Outside Morant. Bane with it. Jackson, pass to Morant. And here's Brooks. To the middle. The rebound by Allen. For Cleveland, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Inside, out to Garland. And the layup is good off the glass.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, B.A., and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
The drive by Garland. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The incredible speed on Darius Garland's drive, I think, took the defender off guard. Nice job earning a trip to the foul line.
Garland hits them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Morant against Garland. Jackson, the pass to Morant. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mitchell double teamed. Pass to Garland. Now Mobley. Outside Mitchell. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
44 seconds left in the first quarter. Now Morant. Pass to Adams. Back to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
The Cavs trailing. Garland with the ball. Outside Mitchell. Here's Okoro. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Here's Adams. Here he goes. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
Boy, Adams showing a bit of quickness on the drive. Fantastic athleticism for a guy his size.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. They have a... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the 3. Tillman with a screen. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Tillman's got his first basket.
Luke Kennard came in with a reputation as a shooter, but how about the passing? He's really working on this aspect.
Garland for 3. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Clark with the screen. On the wing, Jones fires the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Back to Mobley. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball.
Coming out of high school, Evan Mobley was a 5-star recruit. He had his pick of college programs, and he finally settled on USC.
Now here's Kennard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Tillman. On the wing, Jones. Guarded by Garland. Back to Tillman. They double him with Mobley. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Conchar knocks it down from distance. Conchar's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And it was brief, but Mobley's college career was filled with accolades, Doris.
There's no doubt, BA. How about this? In just 1 year with the Trojans, Mobley wins Pac-12 Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year, of course, and Defensive Player of the Year. That's quite a triple crown.
Jones with the ball, guarded now by Mitchell. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. Here's Kennard. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Okay, Luke Kennard, we see you rocking the rim. My goodness, a little bounce.
Rubio drives in. Jones with some nice D. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Clark, looking for his first basket, still in this one. And that's a foul called on Ricky Rubio. That's his first foul of the game. Outside Jones. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
1:41 left in the first half of this one. Here's Kennard. Off target with the three.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
LeVert passes to Lopez. Misses from short range. For Memphis, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Conchar. Clark outside. Kennard with it. Clark with a screen on Rubio. Kennard with it, and Lopez picks him up on the wing. Jones. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Wade. Clark covers. To stop the drought. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Memphis has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. 44 seconds left in the half. Pass to Jones. Ooh, poked away. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. LeVert outside. Lopez, the screen on Bain. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Well, you're seeing another element of Karis LeVert's game. The shot fake, tough to stay down on if you're that defensive player.
Taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. 20 seconds left in the first half. Rubio against Moran. Jackson with a screen on Rubio. Here's Moran. Off target at the rim. And here's LeVert. Stolen by Jackson. And the first half now in the...
The Cavaliers 7.
About ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Man, you look at Jaren Jackson. He's been playing really well.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Here's Moran. And then Moran with the dunk.
The quick feed of Moran. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
A unique talent. Ja Moran has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Bain, the pass to Moran. Pulls up. Outside for Brooks. Launches it. Rubio with the rebound. This Cavs squad is struggling. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Sends it home from three-point land. Rubio's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Moran against Rubio. Moran with the slam!
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Driving inside, got a hand on it, and they'll keep possession. Outside Bain. Right side Moran. Adams a screen. Second chance shot. Morant, the pass to Adams. And a great assist by Moran as that one goes. Morant's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Osman. Brooks defending. Wade misses.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Here's Wade. It's good from about 19 feet. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Now Morant. He's got 10. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
Bane against LeVert. It's LeVert on the wing. There's the triple. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Outside Bane. This one for 3. The offensive rebound. Outside for Morant. Five to shoot. Here's Bane. The shot that time not on target. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Here's LeVert on the take.
How about that authority from Mr. Karis LeVert? Go ahead, sir.
For Memphis, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. LeVert goes against Bane. To the wing, right side. Back to LeVert. Lopez, the screen on Bane. Here's Wade. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball.
Substitution on the court.
36 seconds left in the third quarter here. Garland against Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
You know, they barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
Allen with a screen on Morant. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it. Jackson with a screen on Garland. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Now Adams. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Mitchell. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Grizzlies out in front, up 19. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Mobley passes to Allen. And here's Garland. Back to Allen. Shot clock at 6. Allen a screen. Mitchell finds Allen. Shoots over Jackson. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Memphis shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Morant against Garland. Morant with it. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Allen against Adams. Outside Mitchell. Here's Mobley. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Mobley may be thin of frame, folks, but showing you he's willing and able to absorb the contact and make the play anyway.
Here's Morant. Final quarter here. Oh, wow!
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Pass to Okoro from deep. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Brooks outside. Outside Bain. Now here's Morant. Rejected by Allen.
Boy, you've got to watch those long arms of Jared Allen. Twice on the pipe, send it back.
Back to Mobley. Pass to Allen. Here's Okoro. Allen with a screen on Morant. And finished off by Garland.
How fast off the floor is Darius Garland? Just showing you that tremendous leaping ability.
Jackson, the pass to Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Morant with it. Now guarded by Mobley. There's Jackson with the 3. Good. And the setup by Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 21.
Woo. That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And he gets the bucket. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Mitchell misses. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Grizzlies.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Ja Morant.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC. The first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
On the wing, Brooks. Goes up again. And here's Morant outside. He buries it from 3.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Pass to Okoro. Allen with a screen on Bain. The 3 from Okoro. And they'll get another chance. To the inside. Misses, and the dry spell continues. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead,
Chef.